Are we on? Let me know. I'm hoping we're on. Because I don't know what's going on with the old Facebook. That was a frustrating start to my day, I've got to say. Fingers crossed. It looks like we're on now. Yeah. Can you see me? Oh, baby, can you see me? Oh, right. Let's get your comments on. Let's at least do that. I don't know what happened to Facebook, and I was obviously just being too technical by trying to connect to too many things at one time on tap. But we're here. That's the main thing. We're here. I'll have to apologise to the people on Facebook at some point, but we tried our best. I don't know what happened on Twitter. That all went as well. But we're fine. All right, cool. I'll do a couple of shout-outs and then we'll crack on with the quiz because we're already like 8 minutes late, okay? But you're here now and I'm glad. So, hello to Leo and Alex in Swansea. Hello to you. Hello to my son Thomas from Kitty Cat. Hello to Molly and Maisie in North Wales. We're glad you're better. Well, thanks very much. I am better. Sorry about last week, folks. I just was not very well at all. So, but I'm back. Bigger and better than ever. Definitely bigger. A shout out to my mum. It was her birthday yesterday. That's just from Samantha. Alfie in Gloucester. Ellie in Durham. Shannon and Sam are around as well. Jessica in Driffield with Kieran. Hello to Jess and Eloise. Leah and Lewis from Cannock. Crikey, there's absolutely loads here. So, I'm going to just delete this off Facebook because it just didn't happen, did it? It absolutely didn't happen. What a shame. What a blooming shame. That technology keeps letting me down. Now, welcome. You won't have seen this before, kids, because this is the quiz that I do on an evening, on a Friday evening. And so you won't have seen this necessarily. But hopefully this is the new format going forward. Now, what it is, it's a games arcade. Now, not all these are available today, so I've not done them all. But and obviously that one's called a pub quiz, which if you're 7 is pretty, that's not right. But these are the rounds we're going to do today. We're going to do the pub quiz. We're going to play more or less. We're going to play do you know who I am? And we're going to play the lie detector. They are the 4 games that we play. And if we've got time, we might have a go of the real world word search as well. So, pens and paper at the ready. I'll give you 30 seconds to get ready, get yourself a drink. It's too late to have a wee now, but you'll have to just have that at the end now. Hello to Kieran and Lewis who are in Fife, Alex in Gloucester, Jacob in Kidlington, LMA and Harrison from Preston. Mark and James are in Shaw, and Ollie and Chloe are in Stoke. Please give a shout out to my mum. I've already done that, Samantha. Come on, you've got 2 shout outs now. Well, there's loads here. Absolutely loads here. Crikey. 628 people. Rachel Mack, good afternoon from Team Mango as well. Always a pleasure. Let's start with the pub quiz. There's 10 questions for you. Okay, so this is the pub quiz. Forget about the pub bit because you're a child and it's not for you. But this is a lot of fun. Okay. We've got some adults in, of course, playing as well. So here we go. First question. Sorry. What song is sung more than any other song in the world? What song is sung more than any other song in the world? Have a good think about that. It's a good question, that. It's totally obvious when you think about it. But I've got to say, it's a tough question. I could have asked that question easily at the parents, the grown-ups one on a Friday. So, Steve Lawson, this is the kids' quiz, but I'm just it's just easier for me to use this this format. I'm sorry if the internet is a bit flaky today. It's my end, I'm afraid. I'm uploading a video for some work thing, and so it is a little bit. It's a little bit slow today, but you have to just deal with me. Luckily, the questions are on are on the screen. So hopefully it should make it a bit easier. So what song is sung more than any other song in the world? Next question. What is the name of the river that flows through London, the capital city? What is the river that flows through London? What is the name of the river that flows through London? Shout out to Reykjavik class. Hello, Reykjavik class. From Zoe Brown. All right, so what is the name of the river that flows through London? Okay, what country, question number 3, what country is famous for its canals, the Colosseum, and making pasta? What do you reckon? What country is famous for its canals, Colosseum, and making pasta? Hello to the Pete family. They're in Nottingham. Matt Carter and Ellie missed me last week. Well, I miss you guys as well. Nice to see you. All right, next question. What type of dog is Marshall from the Paw Patrol? What type of dog is Marshall from the Paw Patrol? Hello to the Connollys in Swindon. Mia and Callum in where are they? Burntwood. Abby Brown. Hello, Abby Brown. Oh, there's loads of you here. Okay, next question. Let me see if I can fix this lag a little bit. Let me see if I can pause this video slightly. Let's pause it. It's already taking 4 hours. There we go. Right. Okay, next question. Who was behind the gunpowder plot on the Houses of Parliament in 1605, remembered every year on Bonfire Night? Who was behind the gunpowder plot on the Houses of Parliament in 1605, remembered every year on Bonfire Night? You might remember it. Remember. Hello to Abigail and Lucy in Cheshire. Hello, guys. Donna Bamford. Jonah loves the format as same as Friday. It's the same as Friday. And they love the shirt as well. I'm glad you like the shirt. Put it on especially for you. All right. Next question. What's the name of Anna and Elsa's kingdom in Frozen? Anna and Elsa's kingdom in Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Da 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 dee 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 dee. What is the name of Anna and Elsa's kingdom in the Disney film Frozen? Great film. Great film. All right, next one. How many books are there in the Harry Potter series? Is it A, 5, B, 7, or C, 9? How many books are there in the Harry Potter series? Is it A, 5, B, 7, or C, 9? I know there's still a bit of lag, isn't there? I don't seem to be able to fix that, I'm afraid. I don't know what's going on this week. I think it's because I'm literally uploading this video. Let me see if I can pause that. It's already taken about 5 hours. Maybe that'll improve things. All right, next question. Which sport has 2 or 4 players using 2 rackets, a ball, and a net? Oh, thanks, Valtok. Look at that. I'm already in profit. £4 up. Which sport has 2 or 4 players using 2 rackets? Well, they'll be using 4 rackets, I guess. A ball and a net. Olivia reckons that was an easy question. Yeah, you know, some questions are easier than others. I'll tell you what, I'll try and rattle through these again very quickly at the end of this, okay? So, next question. In which country would you find the White House? In which country would you find the White House? Samantha looks and reckons the questions are too hard. That's the beauty of a quiz, isn't it? It's only easy if you know the answer. So, in which country would you find the White House? Oh, I nearly gave it away then with the accent. All right. Which muscly actor is the voice of Maui in Moana and also starred in the latest Jumanji films? What's he called? What's he called? Muscle-bound actor, the voice of Maui in Moana and also starred in the latest Jumanji films. All right. They are our pub quiz questions. I'll rattle through them very quickly because I know a few of you were saying you couldn't hear because of the lagging. So let's try again. We had, what song is sung more than any other song in the world? What is the name of the river that flows through London? A few people saying there's a second one. You know the one I'm talking about. The main, longest river that flows through London. What country is famous for its canals, Colosseum, and making pasta? 4. What type of dog is Marshall from the Paw Patrol? Who was behind the gunpowder plot on the Houses of Parliament in 1605, remembered every year on Bonfire Night? What's the name of Anna and Elsa's kingdom in Frozen? How many books are there in the Harry Potter series? Is it A, 5, B, 7 or C, 9? Which sport has 2 or 4 players using 2 or 4 rackets, a ball and a net? Which country would you find the White House? And which muscly actor is the voice of Maui in Moana and also starred in the latest Jumanji films? You're welcome. All right. So, that is where we're up to. And the next game we are going to play is a picture round. So this is called Do You Know Who I Am? This is the next round. It's a picture round. All you've got to do is tell me who the people are in the picture. It's nice and simple, really. Oh, your comments have gone. Your comments have gone. Where are you? Come back, comments. All is forgiven. There you are. Okay, so the picture round is next. See what you think. Here we go. Picture number 1. Who dat? Who is that? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Who's that?
I've gone through your notes.
All right, I'm just doing this. I've got a little bit of work to do. 1 second. I'm having a nightmare today. Is that the one? That's the one. All right. That's number 2. Number 3. Who is this? Who is this absolute goddess? All right. Picture number 4. Who's this chap?
Oh, hello. It's Jason Manford here. Thank you very much for this.
This is my audition I've had to send off to somebody. Okay. And number 5. Who are these two chaps? Only 1 point though, because they come as a pair. So who are these two fellas? All right. Hello to the Barker family. Shout out happy birthday to Zoe, who is 8 tomorrow from Cannock. Hello, Zoe. Hope you're all right. Happy birthday. That seems familiar. Thank you for the quiz. Thomas in Saudi Arabia. Hello, Thomas. Hiya, pal. Cracky, you're a while away. Joel and Lewis back again from Llandudno. Can I say hello to our dad, who is doing the quiz for the first time as he's on annual leave for the first time since lockdown. Well done, mate. I hope you enjoy the rest. Put your feet up, son. Right. Okay. I apologise for this lagging. I don't know what's going on. It's never happened before, has it? Well, you'll live and learn. You'll live and learn, guys. Don't you? Don't you? Right. Shall we have a quick game of true or false? We'll do true or false. We've done our picture round. We've done our pub quiz. Let's have a quick round of true or false. Okay, this is the lie detector round. And all you need to do is tell me if the answer is true or it is false. So, lie detector number 1. A baby has more bones than an adult. A baby, little cute baby, has more bones than an adult. So what do you reckon? True or false? All you've got to tell me is if that is true or is that a false statement. A baby has more bones than an adult. All right. Number 2. A female cheater is called a sheeter. True or false? A female cheater is called a sheeter. Avril Garney remembers baby Barry. I like that. That's a good memory you've got there. It's from a while back, that wasn't it? All right. Okay, so a female cheater is called a sheeter. All right. Next. True or false? A tiger has stripes on its skin. A tiger has stripes on its skin. True or false? I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. Hello, Violet, who's 5 years old in Manchester. Hello, Violet. Hope you're all right. Hope you're enjoying the quiz. Freya, George, Maddie, Jess, Harvey, and Matilda. Hello to you guys too. All right. Next, true or false in the lie detector round. There is no word that rhymes with orange. I'm going to give you a second to think about that one. There is no word that rhymes with orange. True or false? All right. And the last one. Chocolate is actually more healthy than fruit and vegetables. Chocolate is actually more healthy than fruit and vegetables. True or false? All right, have a little think of some of those. and we'll play our penultimate round. That means the second to the end. Our penultimate round is more or less. I want you to have a little think about some of those last questions. Give yourself another second for the true or false. What do you reckon? I'll read a couple of these out while you have a think about those last ones before we play more or less. Hello to Charlie in Surrey. Benji, he says he likes my moustache. It's all part of a beard, to be fair, Benji. I'm not a moustache kind of guy. Beverly's looking forward to Muddle Class on Friday night. Yes, 10:45, BBC One. Friday night, get it watched. My latest tour. Hello to Lily, Maureen and Leslie. Please could you say hello to Louis, Mrs. Banks and her class at South Walney Junior School. Okay. Let's play more or less. Very simple, this one. You just need to tell me which one of the two is more than the other one. Dead simple. Dead simple. Okay, so first one. Is the number of dwarf friends of Snow White in the film, Snow White, the Disney classic, more or less than the numbers of footballers in a football team? So is the number of dwarfs that are friends with Snow White more or less than footballers in a football team? What do you reckon? Crikey, that's got bright, didn't it? I got bright all of a sudden. All right, don't write the answers in the comments section. All right, next one. Is the number of people who live in the UK more or less than the people who live in the USA? What do you reckon? Is there more people who live in the UK than there is who live in the USA? Hello to Nadia, Emily and Evie who are watching in County Tyrone. Can you say happy birthday to our mum, Erin, who is 39 today? Happy birthday. Is the number of people who live in the UK more or less than the people who live in the US of A? All right, next one. Is the number of members of the PJ Masks more or less than the members of the Paw Patrol? So the number of members of the PJ Masks more or less than the number of the Paw Patrol. Donna Bamford, that's very nice of you. £1.99. Thanks, Donna. Even with the technical glitches, we love you, Jace. Well, like I said, the technical glitches are simply because I'm trying to get it the best it can be. And I don't know what's happened this week with the internet in the Manford mansions. But I will endeavour to get that fixed for you guys for later on. Okay, so is the number of members of the PJ Masks more or less than the members of Paw Patrol? Next one. Is the weight of 20 African elephants more or less than the weight of one blue whale? 20 of the largest land mammals more or less than the weight of one blue whale. The largest. Well, the largest thing, isn't it? The largest living thing on Earth. 20 elephants. Just try and picture that. 20 elephants. Hello, Millie and George. They love the quizzes. Well, I'm so pleased. I love doing them with you guys. Hope it keeps you entertained. All right, next one. Is the height of the Eiffel Tower more or less than the height of the pyramids? So, is the height of the Eiffel Tower in Paris more or less than the height of the pyramids in Egypt. It's not an accent I can do. I can't do the French one either, to be fair. Ethan Jennings has just given me £20 out of nowhere. Crikey. Amazing quiz. Well, thank you very much, Ethan. I will certainly get myself some KFC. I've been craving it. There you go. More or less. That's the more or less round. It's a pretty good round, that, isn't it? Pretty good round, because you can sort of have a guess. All right, so we are at 2:05. We are going to play the real world word search. I want you guys, you have got 2 minutes. I'm going to put my timer on. Okay. What is my timer? There it is. I'm going to put my timer on. Stopwatch. You have got 2 minutes to run to the fridge. Now, there's a game called Scrabble. I don't know if you know it, but this is the game of Scrabble, okay? All these letters are worth a certain amount of points. You have a look. The B's got 3 points. The Z's got 10 points. The rarer the letter, the less used the letter, the more they're worth in the fabulous game of Scrabble. Now, I want you to spend 2 minutes having a look at the board. Look at the J there is 8, Q's are 10, the X is 8. There's lots of points up for grabs here, so it's up to you. But this is what I want you to do. You've got 2 minutes to have a look at the board and go to the fridge. I want you to go to the fridge and I want you to find one item, a one-word item that you can put on the Scrabble board. And when you spell it out, it gives you the most points available. Your 2 minutes starts now. So hopefully most people have got that. For anyone who didn't get it, this is the game. It's the real world word search. Have a look at the board. All the points are up for grabs. So all you need to do is go to the fridge, grab a product or a thing or whatever is in there that you think will get you the most amount of points on my real world word search. And then what I want you to do is I want you to take pictures of those. Not of those just by themselves. You in selfies and pictures with your parents or your teachers or whatever's going on. If you're at school and there's no fridge nearby, then of course just find whatever you can. Okay, so whatever you can nearby, or if you're at work and there's no fridge, I totally understand that. That's fine. But something in that room, I'll let you pick anything in the room. But the people at home, use the fridge. Okay, you've got 1 minute left. And then send us the pictures. Send us the pictures on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and I'll save them. And I didn't get time this week just because time ran away with itself. And above us up here, what I'll try and do for next week, we'll have a little gallery of all your photos with you, whatever you've got, your milk or, I don't know, whatever you've found, okay? So, Olivia Rice says Nintendo Switch because we're in the car and we take it on. Okay, look, if you're in a car, if you're in the back of a car doing the quiz, obviously there's no fridge there. I understand that. Okay, so 20 seconds left. Make sure you come back, spell the word out, and put how many points you have got. Michael Sills, since I started the game, I always make there's some tzatziki in the fridge. Fair play to you. All right, 2, 1. That's your 2 minutes. Over. Okay, how did you do? How did you do? I hope you did very well. Have a little look at the board. You can spell them out for as long as you like. I'm going to give you another minute or so to tot up your points, for that round. And then we will read the answers to the quiz. All right, how did you do? How did you get on? All right. So, I hope you did well. Crikey, orange juice, pizza, yeah, pizza, that works. Donut, yeah, I'll take donut, that's pretty good. Strawberries. Oh, there's loads. Jalapeno. Very good, very good. All right, well, you look like you've got most of your bits and bobs there, so that's grand.
Donut. Yeah.
Mozzarella, that's a cracker. 2 Zs. Kiwi, 11 points. Wow. Butternut squash. I don't know, is that one word? I don't think it's one word, but anyway, I'll let yous off. Right, let's quickly rattle through the answers to the quiz so you can work out how many points you got this week. Watermelon, croquettes. You've done very well, very well. A ukulele in the fridge? I'm not sure about that. All right, here you go. So, the answers to the pub quiz. What song is sung more than any other song in the world? It is, of course, Happy Birthday to You. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jason from 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday to you. It's Happy Birthday, the Happy Birthday song, the most sung song in the world. What is the name of the river that flows through London? It is the River Thames. The River Thames. What country is famous for its canals, Colosseum, and making pasta? It's Italy. Italia. What type of dog is Marshall from the Paw Patrol? He is a Dalmatian. He's a spotty Dalmatian. All right. Who was behind the gunpowder plot on the Houses of Parliament in 1605, remembered every year on Bonfire Night? It is Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes. What's the name of Anna and Elsa's kingdom in Frozen? It is Arendelle. Arendelle. Looks like you're doing very well with the... Yeah, you look like you're answering lots of these questions correctly. Well done. How many books are there in the Harry Potter series? The answer is 7. So the answer was B, 7. 7 books. Which sport has 2 or 4 players using 2 or 4 rackets, a ball and a net? That is, of course, tennis. Nice easy one for you there, tennis. In which country would you find the White House? It's the good old US of A. That's where the president lives, in Washington, D.C. And which muscly actor is the voice of Maui in Moana and also starred in the latest Jumanji films? It is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? All right, well done. Kitty Cat says her daddy is a tennis coach. That's what I need. I'll need a tennis coach soon because I'm rubbish at it these days. Hello to Chloe and Millie. They say thanks for the quiz and loved you as the hedgehog. Thanks, Jen Tabor there. That's very sweet of you. We also played Do You Know Who I Am? Which is a picture round. Nice and simple. Look at this. Ariana Grande. Ed Sheeran. Beyonce Knowles. Lots of you getting these. The Rock, yeah. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Stormzy. We've got Stormzy as well. And Anton Dick Muse. There you go. And we played the lie detector test, which was true or false, sorry. A baby has more bones than an adult. That is true. A baby has 300 bones when they're first born. A lot of them in the head when it's all soft. Some of you have seen me play tennis in Twillywoos. Yeah, well, you'll see how I need a teacher then. So a baby has more bones than an adult. Yes, it is true. A female cheetah is called a cheetah. Is false. Is false. A tiger has stripes on its skin. Is true. It is true. There is no word that rhymes with orange. Also true. No word that rhymes with orange. Orange, borange, corange, orange, gorange, orange. Fuzz orange. No. There's no. You can play it all night. There's no word that rhymes with orange. Chocolate is actually more healthy than fruit and vegetables. It is actually false. I'm sorry, guys. I know. I wish it was true myself. I wish it was true. So there you go. That's our quiz for this week. I'm sorry about the technical problems. I don't know what happened there at the beginning. But fingers crossed, we can sort that out at some point. Get it back up and running for next week. I hope you got the points you did. What am I on about? I hope you got a lot of points. That's what I was trying to say. All you've got to do, if you fancy it at some point, is send me on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot, is send me the picture of you with whatever it was you got for our real world word search. So I hope you got loads of points for that. And if you want to let me know what sort of rounds you like. If you like those rounds, we can play them again, or we can play them slightly differently next week. But we'll be here next week. I'm not sure how many more we're going to be doing, but let's see. Let's just keep playing until it's hopefully all this palaver is over. All right. Let me know how many points you got. Oh, I didn't do more or less. Sorry. I could see. Why is everyone saying more or less? I was like, what are you on about? I apologise. I forgot then. Right, more or less. All right, everyone's going mad. More or less, more or less. Right, okay, I apologise. Here we go. So is the number of dwarf friends of Snow White more or less than the footballers in a football team? It is less. There are 7 dwarfs and there are 11 footballers in a football team. Is the number of people who live in the UK more or less than the people who live in the USA? It is less. There are less people in the UK than live in the USA. There's millions of people telling me. Are there more people who try to remind me that I didn't do more or less? Okay. Is the number of members of the PJ Masks more or less than the members of the Paw Patrol? It's less. There are 3 members of the PJ Masks. And there are, well, it's debatable, isn't it? Depending on what series you join in on. There's usually 5. There's sometimes 6. There's one up a mountain. There's all sorts going on. So it is less is the answer. There's less members of the PJ Masks than there are Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol, be there on the double. Yes. And is the weight of 20 African elephants more or less than the weight of 1 blue whale? Let me tell you right now that it is less. Incredibly, it is less. 20 African elephants do not weigh the size of 1 blue whale. Isn't that incredible? You would need closer to 30 African elephants to weigh the same as a blue whale. That is phenomenal. And finally, the height of the Eiffel Tower, is it more or less than the height of the pyramids? It is more. It is higher than the pyramids. So that is quite a lot more as well, actually. When you look at the pictures of them, it's quite impressive. So there we go. Well, now we're at the end. It's lucky you know what you're doing. Crikey. You are a demanding folk for what is essentially a free quiz. But that's all right. We all make mistakes, don't we? Okay, so anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the quiz this week, and I will see you next week, hopefully. That's when we'll be back, okay? So, take care, and lots of love. Bye-bye. That actually just went off.